validation rule. Now, in a validation rule works as a rule. Okay, formula is what? It's a field. Okay, validation also helps us automate things, but it is more of a rule. Okay, it restricts certain entries. It restricts certain entries. When I say restricts entries, I mean, let's say you define that amount cannot be more than 50,000. Okay. So that is a validation rule that you can put. So anytime you have entered an amount which is greater than 50,000, it will throw an error. Got that?
Yeah, ji.
Let's put the same validation rule on opportunity. So if you go to setup, customize opportunities, you will see just below fields you will find validation rules. If you go to this validation rules and click on new, okay. So in validation rule, what we have to define? First thing, your validation rule, if you want it to work, it should always be active. If it is inactive, it will not work. Secondly, in the validation rule, we need to define the error statement. So error statement will be what? Amount greater than 50,000. This is what should not be allowed, right? What should not be allowed needs to be mentioned here. And error message needs to be given. Opportunity cannot be greater than 50K. Fine. So in validation, what I'm saying, this is the error statement, expression, okay, and this is the message. So anytime this criteria is true, it will throw this error.
Okay.
So that's it. That is about defining the validation rule. Now if you try creating a record and put an amount of more than 50,000 on the validation, it will be okay. Should begin with character. All right. $50K amount greater than 50,000.
So this rule, where we need to apply?
Sorry?
Will be applying somewhere? This opportunity rule we will be applying where?
It's applicable on opportunity. So we have defined this rule. It is active. It is automatically applicable on all the opportunities. Fine. So now if you go to an opportunity, try to create a new opportunity.
Okay.
Put amount equals 60,000. Does not allow, right? Gives an error. Opportunity cannot be greater than 50,000. Got it? So this validation rule again depends on the formula thing, right? That expression, the error expression has to be given using a formula thing, right? So
So this might be used like if the company says that that any project can't be more than $60,000 or can't be more than 50,000, right?
right. And more we understand the formulas, we will be able to put better logics into that. And if we are able to put better logics, we can, prevent those, manual errors and all. So that is there. Let's say your company straight away does not say that any project cannot be more than $60,000. They say any project from a client whose what do you call it, annual revenue is less than $1 million and who is based out of US cannot be more than 6,000. So those 2-3 logics, if you have to put, more you work on that, you will be able to put all those logics together. Okay. Based on that.
Sorry?
If we understand the formulas better, we will be able to use better validation rules. That is what I'm trying to say.
Right. I'm just saying, like the example that you used, like for the 50,000, that was for like if a company, the $50,000 they can't do any opportunities past that amount would be an example
Right.
of what you're saying.
Absolutely correct. Right? Okay. So just give me a minute. I will share a PDF. Okay. So I'm going to share this PDF with you. It has a lot of examples. Okay. And these are very helpful examples actually. So you will get a lot of scenarios there. Like the first example that you see on this PDF is of rating the account. As I told you, if you want to rate account as hot, warm or cold based on your annual revenue, contains which billing country, okay, type. So it considers 3 fields: annual revenue, billing country and type, and assigns a value. So it checks all that. If the annual revenue is this, country is this, type is this, then we'll assign it a hot account or warm account based on that. Okay. Assigning regions, north, south, east, west region. So which all states will be considered as west region, and also a lot of good formulas. Contract aging. Try to find out the month of last account activity. So this has a very good. This has a collection of very good examples. Google search. So creating a hyperlink for doing Google search. Trying to find out a contact's age. How do you find out the age of a contact? Figure out the weekday number, discount on the opportunity. So a lot of examples are given, so you guys can just look into this. This will be very helpful. That's a nice PDF.
Can you email that to us?
Yes, I'll
Okay.
share the PDF.
Did you also email us the? I mean, you told us to download the enterprise. I mean, all the different versions of Salesforce, right?
Right.
The PDF that talks about that.
No, I did not email that. That you can download from the salesforce.com, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that you told us to download. That's the other thing you told us to download, right?
Right. You just download that thing. That will be fine. This you will not get because there is something that I've created. So you can just look into it. And good thing about this PDF is that wherever there is a new function which has been used, you have, let's say, case. So you have a link here. One, you can go to that link that I showed you. So from this link again you can find that case function, whichever function it has been used, how that is used and all, you can read details about that here. Second is you can straight away click on this also. Just click on that function and it will again take you to that page where you will have the details of that function. That right? So from there also you can come to this point. Got it?
Do you have like can you give us one scenario which we can work on that is
One scenario, sorry.
can you provide me one scenario on which we can work on as a task
For formula and validation?
or formulas? Yeah.
See, there are so many scenarios here. Just pick a scenario, start working, and here you will have a full support also. The solution is also given along with. There are more than 50 scenarios here.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
flag the priority of the case. The formula displays green, yellow or red flag image to indicate case priority. The formula returns the expected number of days left to close the date of an opportunity. Work on this small scenario. Right. So go through this PDF. This is very good. I mean, the motive of sharing this PDF is giving scenarios only. Fine.
Okay. Okay.
More than 50 scenarios. The good thing about this is that you have a solution along with it, so you will not get stuck anywhere. Right. Don't look for the solution initially. Try it on your own. Then look for the solution. That way you will learn. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me. So we understand that formula is a field type and validation. Though both the cases we are using the formula expressions, but formula is straight away a field type which calculates and puts a value into the field. Validation is a rule which calculates at the back end and then restricts us from doing certain entries. Right. So that is it. If you guys have worked on Microsoft Excel, you will find all these things very easy. If you have not worked on MS Excel prior to this, then you might have to spend some time into understanding the if and all those things. But if you have worked on Excel, I think exactly the way functions are used in Excel, here also those are used. Right.
Okay.
So, what did I miss in the first half?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No. We were just
No,
to you, and then we started
we
discussing.
were just in general talk we were doing.
Oh, okay. By the way, you said the meetings are also recorded, right?
Yes.
Because I wanted to look over some stuff from last